Isn't that what you had?
Contrary to popular opinion, I'm the head nigger in charge. King Kong ain't got shit on me.
When you look at the credit,
Yeah.
the girlies are there.
Good Times just always, it just felt too sad every time. I was like, they keep calling it Good Times, but like every episode is like, Lord, where's the money?
And that's friends in real life.
Guys, gals, guilies, girlies, introverts, extroverts, ambiverts, all the things, right? Did I
Everything
catch it
in
wrong?
between.
Hello, yeah. Hey, what's good, everyone? Welcome back. I am Chris.
And Trizzy.
Okay, and this time I
Do I
actually,
want the world calling me Trizzy?
I'm sorry?
I said, do I want the world calling me Trizzy? I feel like it's catching on more and more.
It's becoming more of a thing, and I've been hearing people say it in our friend groups. I'm like, who set you up to call her that? It throws me off a little bit, but I understand that that is part of it, right?
There's
like,
a certain level of familiarity that comes with breaking it down to Trizzy that I'm only used to from like a certain
I don't like, have I ever
sect
called
of
you that?
people. And now I just feel like everybody is like on board with it, which is fine. But I'm
Is
just like,
is that a Philly thing or just a neighborhood? Because I noticed that, like, particularly in our chat, one of our homies who's from Philly, he called me CL, and I've never, I mean, I've been called that before, but that has not been what I've introduced myself as. But he's decided
you're
that
going to get a nickname from us every time.
Okay.
Yeah. You're going to get a nickname from us every time.
Okay.
We don't believe in whatever's on your birth certificate.
Okay.
We don't care what your parents had in mind as far as a
which I
name.
love, because I always wanted a nickname growing up. I got few, but I never liked them. I always wanted like a nickname. And so it was like, and then, you can't really choose your nickname. It's like your line name, right? It's like, it is what it is.
It's given to you.
It's given to you. You don't get to choose. Although I chose mine. C-Dot is mine. Like, I made that up. You know what I'm saying?
You are C-Dot. And I also call you Prissy Poo. So that's one of mine.
Well, Chrissy is one that people like to give me when I was a kid too. And I'm like, do not call me this. Like, this is the worst. This is not it.
Prissy Poo whiz.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah.
Prissy Poo whiz.
You call me Toph. You got a few for me, actually.
Topher. Yeah, I was gonna say, I said Topher earlier. Toph. I will break everybody down at some point.
Okay.
I
Wow.
try to get better because I understand that, like, people from different environments, and some people are like a little bit sensitive to that kind of stuff. It's like, who are you to be, breaking my name down, or, so I have to be mindful to call people by their full names and not automatically nickname them.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if, I can go there with.
Some people don't like the name shortened, and
Some people don't, right? I was about to say, some people don't want their name shortened.
like, Christopher. No, it's Christopher, actually. It's not
right.
Chris. It's not. I'm like, oh, okay. That makes me feel like I'm in trouble. So I would never want to.
Exactly. I don't want to get chastised. I don't want to end up in the principal's office because I called somebody a name that they were not cool with. But I have a nickname for every era of my life. Like, even my own family to this day does not really call me Tristan. Like, I'm still Mutta to them. So like, and that's like that is the hood nickname of like all hood nicknames. Like, I don't know if it's outside of Philly, but I know in Philly, in every neighborhood in Philadelphia, somebody's little girl was being called Mutta or some variation of that. I don't know
what is that. Wait, sorry, what is it? Is it like mother? Is it like,
no, it's Mudda.
But there's
throw an H on there for Islam. I don't know,
but like, there's no, like, because I think about, there's always nicknames that kind of make their way throughout different neighborhoods and different cities, right? You've got your Pookies, you've got your this, you got your that.
Right. There's some universal ones, and I feel like Mutta is one of them universal ones. But I just don't know where the origin, or like, I don't know how far that stretches outside of Philly.
But there's also no rhyme or reason to what it is. It's just a name?
I'll have to ask my mom because I honestly
Was
don't
it like for pretty
understand.
girls? Was it like was it only women? Was it men get it too? Was
It's
it like,
girls. No, it's for little girls.
okay.
Like, hey, mother. Like, I don't know where it's the equivalent of, I guess, like a boo or like
Or like,
it's
you
like
know what people
it's a
say
pet name.
that I hate? This is such a tangent, but it's fine. I hate when
Super
people say,
tangent.
when they say stink or like
Yeah,
stink butt.
think, mother, like all of that
Okay.
is, yeah,
It's in the same family.
in
Okay.
the same family. Yeah,
Interesting. Okay.
yeah. Stink, tank is another one. Tank comes from stink. Like once you take the
Right.
S off,
I always hated stink. I
like
hate
little
that.
tank. Yeah, yeah. That's so I'm hood stamped, baby.
Okay.
I've been mother since I was a baby. And that's just what the family knows me as.
That is so wild to me. I love it. I love it because, like I said, we never. In my dad's era, they definitely have nicknames, and people like, for example, what they call my dad is not his government name, right? It's the name that everyone is, which is always wild to me because, like, growing up, I would hear cousins
But
calling him.
that isn't that very West Indian coded to
For
like
sure, yeah, we
call
call it
him
like our
like a
house name. Yeah,
completely
yeah, yeah,
different
yeah, for
name?
sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Your house name is like, oh yeah, you're this to the world, but everyone else knows you as this. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And that trickled down with some of my cousins, like my sister's era. Some of the cousins that were named something else, or I knew them as something else for years, and then I'm like, oh wait, your first name is not this; it's this.
Oh,
Oh,
y'all
okay.
don't even be knowing what these people's real
Sometimes
first
I
names
didn't.
is, even in your
Sometimes I
own
didn't.
family?
Sometimes
Okay.
I didn't know. Like I remember my shout out to my cousin Andre, who I knew as Andre for years. His first name is Stafford.
Okay.
I never called. And now I kind of
How do
go
y'all
back.
get so far from the actual name?
That
Like
was
even if you
his
break it
first name is
down.
Stafford. I think his middle name is Andre, but some people went by their middle name. Like it was like that's the name I'm. You know what I'm saying? So like
Right.
forever it'd be like, and then now I've been calling my home Staff. It's not even fully Stafford. It's Staff.
Oh, you gotta break it
Stafford
down.
Dre. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it's kind of
Naturally.
wild.
Yeah. That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I am Trizzy to the LA
Be Trizzy. Okay. All that to say, it's still Trizzy. Yeah. Like it's Trizzy.
Going back to the
Yes.
beginning of this.
Yes. Well, and this is Friends in Real Life, in case you missed that part when you clicked on whatever you're streaming this from or looking at this on your screens. Yeah. So look, we're gonna talk about a few different things. I think the first, well, also Happy New Year. Whoops, sorry, that thing. Yeah,
Dude,
like
it's literally 2026.
2026.
What is happening?
Unclear. It's 2026. It's coming up on my I think next week will be my 6th year in California, right? So there's that, which is crazy. Yeah, it's kind of, I mean, not LA, but California as a whole. Yeah. And consequently, my last year in LA. So like, look at that.
Anyway.
Nobody's trying to hear that story. And secretly, I'm one of the people who's not trying to hear it either. But yeah, so Golden Globes are coming up. They are next week, which is wild. It's always sort of the beginning of the award season and kind of sets the tone for what's going to be nominated, but not always. There's times that things get nominated for the Golden Globes and you never see that person again on a nomination for anything else. And vice versa. They weren't a part of the initial, they show up unannounced on a list. Like, what? Okay.
Out of nowhere.
I thought it'd be good for us to kind of go through it. The different
Yeah, because I don't know what's going on. So
okay, I'm gonna start. And the thing about the Golden Globes that I both like and hate is that they split their awards between drama and musical/comedy. And I always feel like in some ways I understand that because it gives more people a chance to get nominated in different roles or different, or it can evoke different things. But also sometimes I feel like, I don't know. So we'll just start. So the first is Best Film, going straight to it. Best Film Drama. So we've got Frankenstein, Hamnet, It Was Just an Accident, The Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, and Sinners.
Okay.
So out of this, I've seen one film, so I don't know.
I've seen two.
Okay. So, and I'm on the way. I mean, I've been trying to catch, which we'll talk about, I'm sure, in a little bit, but like I've been trying to catch up. usually by this time of year, I'm pretty caught up on the awards nominated films, but there's a few that snuck in that didn't have performances. I usually kind of look at performances first
Right.
and hope that it's part of the film, but it's not always the case. But yeah, so I mean, I don't really have a dog in this fight. Upset, I guess, Go Sinners, right? Like, I mean, I don't know, like,
Go Sinners for sure.
yeah,
If this is the list,
yeah.
for me, it's a no-brainer, and I haven't even seen these other things
Well,
except
you
for
saw Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. Yeah, except for Frankenstein. But Hamnet, I think we talked about this earlier. I just even heard about that for the first time like 2 days ago. So I
Yeah,
was like, what is that?
yeah,
And then the other stuff, also kind of a mystery to me.
yeah.
So, but I have Sinners as my
Across.
pick. I don't care what the category
Is that for the
or the award show.
okay?
So
So
yeah.
is that for is that that's a okay? That's an interesting, not interesting, but I think a fair point of view to have. I think a lot of people feel that way.
Mhm.
Is it for you? Is it because of okay? Okay. Is it because of the culture of it all and so forth, or is it because the performances and everything that's been nominated you feel like deserves to win across, or both?
I think it's both.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's both. I think of the films that I've seen, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna try to get through the list, the ones that I haven't seen on the list. But
Yeah.
I think of the other films that I've seen in 2025 that got a lot of hype,
Yeah.
and even the snippets or the pieces of some of the other films that have
Sure.
been like praised.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel in my gut that Sinners is still better than all of them. I mean, for me, that movie doesn't really have any notes. Like,
Oh, okay.
I have no notes for that film. Like, when you put
Okay.
it up against what is typically nominated
Sure.
or what usually gets, all the attention, there's a certain type of movie
Sure.
that gets the attention for these award
Sure.
shows, and you
Yeah.
know what it is that they're looking for. But also, we know that it's like a campaign, right, for certain movies to be nominated or get the limelight, or there's a lot of work that goes behind trying to get a movie or actors in a particular movie nominated for awards, and it goes way beyond, oh, we just like this movie, or oh, we just think this
Sure.
is a movie. And so I'm
Yeah.
seeing how hard people are going for these other films and how hard they're trying to make them the bigger and better film than Sinners, and I'm
Yeah.
not here for it.
Yes.
I'm not here
Yes.
for it at all.
So
Like,
for me,
somebody else to play with, actually.
no, and I think that for me is the dilemma or the conversation or the discussion. I think the way they've treated this film outside of the actual film, like the politics around the film and the
Right.
writer articles and the things like that, has been difficult because I don't feel like it's fair to the work. Like if you didn't like the film, that's one thing, right? Because there's plenty of films that come out that win that I'm like, I'm not sure that was it, but all right, cool. Like
Right.
Shakespeare in Love, y'all love it, fun. But like, yeah, called
Shakespeare love crazy.
unnecessary stray, but it's fine. But yeah, but
Unnecessary.
oh, okay, well we're aligned. But yeah, so I feel like that part of me wants to root for this because I want it to have a fair share of, you know, the notoriety and the importance and the chance to win and get awarded and so forth. Like I feel like
Right.
that's deserved. I do have notes on the film that I might be talking about later. There is that context clue.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. Um, yeah, because some of the acting wasn't what y'all thought it was. All right. Next category.
Okay.
Film.
Wait, before you go to the next category, I just want to give a quick shout out to Frankenstein because
Yes.
I did enjoy that movie a lot
Okay.
too.
Yeah.
I thought cinematically it was just,
Yeah.
I mean, but
You like that kind of
that's what
visual.
I say. This is my world. This is the world
Yeah.
that I like to to play in. Like,
I know you like
I like
that
a
kind of
period piece. I like
yeah.
a period piece. I like a dark, moody, weird vibe. And Guillermo del Toro
Who I
will
like a lot.
give me, yeah, he
Yeah.
gives me what I need. So just, no shade to them
No, no.
and the folks behind Frankenstein. I do believe that that movie is going to win Best Costume Design if it's nominated for that in
Oh shoot, I didn't
anything,
look that one up. I need to look that up.
but
Yeah.
it's fine. I think they're gonna probably take that one home.
Yeah, they probably should. Well,
And
yeah,
yeah,
they probably should. They probably should.
yeah,
Um,
good.
yeah, and I haven't seen the other films, so I always want to be the person or try to be the person who sees the films that are being nominated, versus people being like, the only film I liked is the one that should win, so Zootopia should be film of the year. You know, like so, like because that's the only one I saw. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like to do that. So I like
Right.
to give it like at least to see some of the
Where I'm
films. You
going.
know what I mean?
Yes. And I'm kind of doing that with this whole sitters thing. I get it, but I will commit to seeing some of the other films before the Oscars
Yeah.
come around.
Yes. By
I just
then, for sure.
know.
Like Oscars, by the time Oscars show up, I'm like, okay, I've seen these. Unless there's always one or two films I'm like, I'm not watching that. And I know it's good. I'm not
I
interested in
can't,
the
yeah,
capacity.
I can't do it.
I'll read the
Yeah,
spoilers on those and just be like, all right, bet. I'm sure the performances are great.
right.
Like that was like the whale for me. I couldn't get past Encino Man
Yeah.
as Nutty Professor. Like I just couldn't, like I just couldn't.
No, I get it. I get that for sure.
All right. So next we have best
Yeah,
film.
what else is on this?
Musical or comedy. And so this one is Blue Moon, Begonia, Marty Supreme, No Other Choice, Nouvelle Vogue, and One Battle After Another. So, man, so I've seen 3 of these films.
Oh.
I've seen 3 of these films. I've seen Begonia, I've seen Marty Supreme, and I've seen One Battle After Another. This is a hard category. And also notice that Wicked is not on this list. Right. So
Yeah.
so Wicked is on. They have this new category that's like best box office achievement, and it's to talk to like the numbers. Because I was like Barbie was in that last year, and like so forth. Wicked is in that category. So that's how
they have
they
to get it in somewhere.
That's how they get it in somewhere. It's like, oh, this film, it did the numbers, like it deserves to be recognized, but it's almost like a Billboard award. It's like, yeah, you were number 1 12 weeks. Okay, then
So
shoot.
let's do something. Yeah.
You know, you deserve to be on it, Baby Shark song or whatever. Like you did the numbers. It just wasn't necessarily artistically it. So this one is tough because I mean, I've made no qualm about this in our last episode or episode before that, how much I really enjoy One Battle After Another. Probably one of my faves of the year and in general. Begonia, I really, really liked. I didn't think I would. I was kind of on the fence selfishly because I was like, why is she bald? Like there were so many just things I was like, what's happening? A bald cap wasn't available. Like, what were we doing? Most time when Shorty shave her head for a film, it doesn't work out. Like that was like G.I. Jane and then Demi Moore and all that stuff. Shoots and Lathan and that
like Napoli Ever
After, like why'd you do this, like so like it just generally hasn't been, as a guy who's bald, like no one does it for the plot, like trust me. You can quote me on that, that'll be the no one goes bald for the plot, I promise you, like trust me, especially anyway. So but it is a really great film. Begonia is very interesting. It's completely weird and unhinged, but what you expect from that director and that vibe. Marty Supreme also, I mean, we'll talk about this later, but I saw that recently. It is very polarizing for many people, as Josh Safdie films tend to be, but a little more hopeful, I think, than Uncut Gems was. So I don't know. Uncut Gems, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know. And I haven't seen these other films. I feel bad. So I can't really speak to this category. I'm set to say that if I had to pick, it'd be One Battle. But I feel like Begonia is right under it. Because I guess this is where it gets interesting. When they call it a comedy, it's not slapstick comedy, right? It's like dark comedy.
Right.
So I always felt like this category is difficult because I feel like One Battle After Another could be in drama for me. Like, I don't know, like, but that's how they parse it out. So, or Begonia could for sure be in drama. Like, I think it's got comedic elements, but I don't necessarily think it's as comedic as it's mentioned here. But,
Gotcha.
yeah.
So do you feel for both of those movies, essentially, that there's not enough of a feel of comedy in them for them to even be in this category?
Not One Battle. One Battle, I get it, because there's a lot of comedic moments, whether they were intended to be comedic or not. Maybe it could be the debate, but I did laugh a lot in that film. Like
There were
Oh,
some
okay.
kikis in that movie for
Yeah,
sure.
not as much as I think that needed to be, but there was definitely moments. Like in the theater, I was like, "Why y'all laughing? It's awkward," but like, um, but yeah, no, it was good. I don't know. This is going to be a tough one. I think One Battle's got it though. I think One Battle's got it.
Yeah. I mean, that being the only movie I've seen so far in that category,
Yeah,
I'm pretty certain that that one is going to be the winner.
yeah,
It's a darling in
yes,
Hollywood and amongst the critics.
yeah,
And, there's obviously people who hated it for
yep,
various reasons,
yeah,
but I think for what it needed to do for the voters and this academy or whatever,
yeah.
it's gonna be the one that they want. So
Hmm.
I'm gonna reserve
Yeah,
my thoughts on that one until I've seen a couple of these other ones.
sure, 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 sure.
But for the record, I also did enjoy One Battle After Another. It did not offend
You
me
weren't
or
offended as a black woman, a strong black woman, that they were talking like this, and how dare she sleep with a white man, and why would an actress with her same name as a rap name that she chose herself let herself be called that in the film? That didn't make you feel like, oh my gosh, we need to call Sister Soldier and everybody out and protest the film?
listen, if you want to get cussed out and canceled by the folks
I'm
in the
asking
internet,
questions, and I have no dog in this fight.
you go right
As a
ahead.
privileged male, who's responsible solely for patriarchy, I can't be in this conversation. I'm giving it back to the folks who can't. You know what I mean?
Chris, please. I cannot do this with you.
All right. That has been my red
But
pill for the day. All right, cool. Just kidding. All right. So going back, speaking of women, let's go to best female actor or
wait,
actress.
let me hear who we
So
got. Who
this
we
is
got?
drama. So sorry, this is the category of drama. So Jesse Buckley and Hamnet.
Okay.
Which
Wait.
always that name is throwing me off, but it's
Can
fine.
I just stop you right here?
Yeah,
Who is Jesse Buckley?
I have no idea.
My bad. I need to Google. Hold on. I
I
mean, you can keep going, but like, what? Who is this person?
and I Google her. That does not help because I was like, oh, okay. I don't know who this is. I've never seen anything she's in. Did I see Beast? Okay. Anyway, we'll keep going.
Oh,
So
wait.
maybe you know her. See, because you be knowing.
She does look familiar. I need to see what she's done. Okay, career.
All right. While you do that, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
go
go
ahead.
see
Go
the
ahead. Go
rest.
ahead.
So we got Jennifer Lawrence in Die My Love, which I have not seen, but I know of her. Renee Renziv, Renee Renziv in Sentimental Value.
Uh,
Julia Roberts in After the Hunt. Tessa Thompson in Hedda, and Eva Victor in Sorry Baby.
wow, that's a list. I'm gonna
That's
tell
the
you right
list.
now.
I know who
I
you're
say
gonna
give it to
say.
Tessa. I say give it to Tessa.
So here's the thing. Sure, sure. Like I sure. Like because I have because here's the thing. Like I have my thoughts about Hedda, right? I did see it. I finally did see it.
Good.
That film was very strange to me. I know that the script, this text itself is strange. And I know they made some choices to kind of switch it up and make it a little different and more modern. But I felt like that, which I guess I could talk about a little bit later when we talk about Marty Supreme. Sometimes those choices, notwithstanding what was going on at the time, are hard for me to process as real. So like,
Like what?
for example, like in the 50s, like everyone being at beck and call for this non-white woman is very hard for me to like process as reality. And then like the person who's opposite side of her that was like her one that got away, that was also very off to me. So like I have thoughts, but we can that doesn't mean that her performance wasn't great because it was. And Tessa Thompson is that. Like she upset for her refusal to say John the correct way in Creed.
Yeah. No, just take her out of urban stuff, and Tessa
And she's
will
good.
nail it. Yeah.
She can give you so many different characters in one film, right? Like, so I loved her in that, but I also, even though I did not love this film like that, loved Julia Roberts in After the Hunt. So for me, like, like I haven't seen the other people, unfortunately. And Sorry Baby is apparently about a cat, so I probably won't watch that.
I
But
know, and everybody keeps saying that that's like one of their best films of 2025, and it's on streaming, and it
Yeah.
pops up, and I keep seeing that girl holding up that cat, and I just
And I keep
doing
saying
it
the same
every
thing.
time. I keep
Sorry,
scrolling.
baby. Like, I'm not. But also, she apparently directed it and started it. So I think that's
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
interesting,
yeah, I heard
right?
that.
So, yeah, I don't know.
Okay. This is
Yeah, that's
interesting.
what do you? So you say Tessa, and I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at Tessa.
I think she nailed that part.
Mm-hmm.
However you feel about, the
Sure.
film, because I didn't have the same issues with it as far as like the believability, because I feel like her um kind of like biracialness,
Sure.
or
That's fair.
kind of
Right. It wasn't Viola Davis playing
aided
it.
in that
Yeah.
a little bit. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that kind of helped it a little bit.
Yeah.
I was kind of like intrigued by the fact that they make her race a part of the story, because at first I thought they just cast her because she was the actress that could nail it.
Sure.
I
Yeah.
didn't think that her skin tone would be
A part of the
a
conversation.
part of the conversation at all. So that was
For sure.
a twist for me that I actually appreciated. It's like,
Mm.
oh, we're not pretending she's not Black.
Right. With that's a fair point. That's a fair point. Yeah.
So to me, it made it a
Yeah.
little stronger of a story because
Yeah.
of that.
Yeah.
And then the guy who was he's from the Game of Thrones spinoff. He was like
Okay.
her friend in the only other Black guy actually in the only other Black person in the movie other than her.
Sure.
I felt like there was a dynamic there with those two being the only Black people in that space,
Yes.
where like it also made them being Black work really
I don't
well.
disagree. I don't disagree.
You know what I mean? So that's
totally
why I
fair.
didn't have a problem with that.
Maybe
Yeah.
my issue was with her and old girl.
I think her and old girl is a fair point.
I was like,
That
what?
was a weird casting for me.
And I was like, who? Like, I'm not trying to be, I'm not ageist at all. So just so we're clear there. But I was like,
Well, I am. So
okay, great. So this is great. So I felt like, and I don't know the original text. So apologies there. But I'm like, was she supposed to be in love with someone who could be her great grandmother? Because if that's the case, then it's fine. But like, if that's
yeah.
not the case, then what's happening? Why is this the choice? And
Yeah,
and even that actress, I was like, what's happening here?
I
Like,
did not like that actress. If we were gonna go that route, couldn't we have gotten Kate Blanchett to play that role?
Kate Blanchett, I would even have settled for old girl.
I'd settle for Kate Winslet. Any of the Kates could have done that, and I would have
Kate
believed
Winslet, Kate Blanchett, Katherine Jackson, Pat Graham, like any cat or any cake could have been part of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to think of old girl who was in all those like period pieces like that, who's mad funny. Oh my gosh, what's her name? And she won for The Favorite. Was that
was Olivia Cole?
Yes, Olivia Colman. Like, even
Olivia
someone like
Colman.
that, I could understand. But this actress, I was like, what's happening? So,
Yeah.
but that's not Tessa Thompson's fault. She didn't cast it. All right, cool. Going on to the next. Best male actor, drama.
Okay.
Joel Egerton in Train Dreams. I feel like,
What are these?
when I read these titles, I think about that skit with Julian. His name is Julian Newell. It's from like Instagram or TikTok where he makes up these fake Paloma Diamond. All these people, like, there's always fake actresses and these fake movie titles.
How do I
always
know
something.
this?
No, you definitely know this. And he plays this actress Paloma Diamond, who like wins all the awards, and it's always fake names and like, like,
I need this.
and the film and the car in the street on the way to Kansas. It's like always something crazy title. So whenever I read this, I'm like,
I need to
it's
see.
not real.
Please send me this. Send me this when
I will.
you
No,
get a chance.
it's hilarious. It's the one of the few people I will allow and watch on TikTok and not be annoyed.
Oh, Jesus.
All right. So Joel Egerton in Train Dreams, Oscar Isaac and Frankenstein, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in The Smashing Machine.
Okay, they did nominate him. Okay.
Michael B. Jordan in Sinners, Wagner Moura and The Secret Agent, Jamie Allen White and Springsteen Deliver Me from Nowhere.
Oh.
So I've only seen one of these films.
Again, me and my same too, which is
and
Frankenstein, yeah.
So, I've made it very plain that I don't think Michael B. Jordan is a great actor, but I do appreciate that everyone's rallying behind him to make him this thing, right?
Wait.
I appreciate that. And I'm seeing the campaigning of it, right? I'm seeing the Viola Davis being like, you played 3 characters in this film and blah, blah, blah. So like
Yeah. The campaigning is
that
great.
kind of validation is important and dope. And you know, shout out to that man. This is some of his best work, if not best work.
That's what I was just about to say. I'm like,
But
even if you don't think he's this great actor, that doesn't necessarily mean that you believe he doesn't deserve to win this. Or are you saying both? Like he's not
I'm not mad at the
and I also don't
nomination.
think he deserves this.
I'm not mad at the nomination for the grand scheme of what this film was and what he had to do in it. Because it's also like you're being nominated, but like you're not even nominated for one character, right? In essence, you're being nominated, you play 2 characters. So that in itself is kind of unheard of for this kind of level of filmmaking. Right? Like it's not The Parent Trap and Lindsay Lohan. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like legit, like which she was great in. So that's not shade to her. It's just like
right.
It hasn't really been done to me. I haven't really seen it done other than maybe like the dude who played twins and in the Social Network, right? I can't remember.
Oh yeah.
But like, so that was, I think he might have been nominated. So like that probably the only other time. So given this list, I heard that Jeremy Allen White was not great in the Springsteen film, and it was not good. So there's that.
Yeah, I was actually surprised to see him.
It's again, it's the you know, it is what it is. You can get nominated. But so like that, I think the Dwayne Johnson of all, sure. Like if I put it to you like this. If Dwayne Johnson is here, then Michael B. Jordan definitely should be here. That's how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, but that doesn't say a lot. But that's my thinking, right? Like, it's like, if you're going to nominate people for doing performances that were talked about and necessary and whatnot,
right?
Omit Michael B. Jordan from that conversation is not fair.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where I am with that. Yeah. What do you think? I mean, I already know what you think. You think it's
again,
right? Yeah.
I mean, yeah, again,
I heard Isaac was amazing though, so I don't even know.
What was amazing?
Oscar Isaac was amazing, and
yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I can only put, the things that I've seen up against each other until I, get through the rest of these films. But again, I'm not mad at the Michael B. Jordan of it all. Also, don't think that in the grand scheme of acting, he's no Daniel Day-Lewis, right? We get it. But I think
it's even Daniel Stern.
This is
okay. No, we're not ready for that conversation. All right, cool. Like, let's do it. Like, let's do it. Like, sure. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, sure, let's do it.
Please. Okay, please.
Let me start before he airs me out on a red carpet like he did Old Girl. So,
and this man will absolutely pull your card.
It's the best thing he's done as far as I'm concerned on the screen. Card. Like, he shut down Lorelai, whatever her name is. Not Lorelai's from Gilmore Girls. All right, Chris, you've got to calm down. All right.
Yeah. Sorry, you've got to relax. But no, I think this is his moment. Sure. I think this is the moment. I think that, for all the campaigning and what it's worth, like you said, I think it's smart or even acceptable for people to be rallying around what he did in that movie. And he's obviously the fan fave.
Sure.
But aside from all of that, I think this is his moment. I don't think he will get a role that will get him to this point anymore after this movie. And that's not to say he won't do great things or
you don't think that what Ryan Coogler, Ryan Coogler and him are basically this now. It's
I know. And I look forward to what the two of them might do together in the future. And I honestly hope that I'm wrong about what I'm saying. But I think if we are going to, every actor has that one role where you're like, this is going to be your thing. Hallie, Monsters Ball. What was the one that Nicole Kidman had to put on the prosthetic nose and then she won? I think it was called The Hours or something like that.
Yeah.
Charlize Theron in Monster.
Yeah.
Like, this is the role where, like,
if you're gonna get it, it's this.
If you're gonna get it, it's this. And that's how I see this happening for Michael B. Jordan. And I'll go to sleep at night fine with that if he wins. I'll be fine with that.
I mean, I'm not going to lose sleep over it.
But you genuinely do not like him as an actor.
I mean, I don't think that he's a great actor. I don't think he's terrible. I don't think he's like, I talked about in the last episode, old shorty from Two Can Play That Game. I think he's comparable. I think he wants to, how can I put this? He wants to be a good actor. He wants to do this. He's putting in the work necessary to get there.
Yeah.
So far, the performance is based on the work. So I'll give you a perfect example. And maybe this is just me, and I can happily sleep at night saying this out loud. After Black Panther, he was like, yeah, I had to go to therapy because the role was so deep. And no, let's not get crazy. Like, you weren't Heath Ledger in the Joker. Did you know what I'm saying? Like,
why? Why couldn't that be his Heath Ledger in the Joker moment?
He had on a braided wig, a la Maxine Shaw and Old Boy from the Parenthood, and said hello, hey auntie to Angela Bassett. That is not keeping no nigga up at night. I am so sorry. Like, you've got to relax. In fact, I feel like if he had said that about this role, I could be like, okay, this is a little bit.
If he would have said that about his role in Fruitvale Station,
correct,
I would have understood for sure.
Correct.
But okay, all right.
You as Killmonger, stop it. Please stop. Like, so that's what I'm saying. So I feel like, I think acting is very important and something you should take seriously, right? And you want to be the best. And like, yes, anytime you act in general, you do have a little bit of that role in you, right? And depending on what the kind of role, I'm not an actor like that, but when I was considering doing it, I did fences in high school. And I do remember, like, I also was not the actor that could do it well in rehearsal. Like, I'm only good when I'm on stage, when there's audience. In rehearsal, I'm talking it like Stacey Dash. I'm just saying the lines. It's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like,
catching that stray is nuts. But go ahead.
She won't see this another 4 years. It's fine. She just found out that DMX died a year ago. It's okay.
Right.
So like, and then when I finally did it, like, I played Troy. I played like the main guy in this scene. And like, I remember like, yo, don't you strike out? I stormed off stage and everyone was so shocked. And like, so much so that like when the scene ended, everyone went back on stage to do take a bow. And I was still like riled up in the back. So I understand it. But also, that's August Wilson and Fences and me as a 17-year-old. This is a nigga that was, okay. So anyway, long story short, I don't want to put too much on him because I would not be mad if he won, right?
Oh, God.
Especially in this category. Now, if you go into the Oscars where he might get nominated, you put him against some of these more serious roles, I don't know. But him coming back to be a vampire and old girl turning into Mary J. Blige at the end of the film, I don't know if that needs to win an Oscar. All right. She didn't turn into Mary J. Blige at the end of the film?
No, she did not turn into Mary J.
Okay. You might want to rewatch Sinners. All right.
I've seen the movie like 3 times.
And when she came into the bar and baby, there's no need to tell you. All she needed was like, she's Mary J. Blige. It's fine.
Enough, okay? You act like she came in there with like a baseball cap with a ponytail.
She might as well have. Like, she definitely had on door knocker earrings and a Fendi bag and a bad attitude.
Yes,
like,
she was dressed like the girlfriend of a 90s
of Casey.
Round the way dude.
As a nigga from Jodeci, you're absolutely right. I don't disagree with you. All right. Best female actor. By the time we finish this nomination, give me 6 hours long. All right, I'm gonna speed it up. Best female actor, musical or comedy. Rose Byrne, If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. Cynthia Erivo, Wicked for Good. Kate Hudson, Song Sung Blue. Chase Infinity, One Battle After Another. Amanda Seyfried, The Testament of Anne Lee. Emma Stone, Begonia. This is a hard count. Now, this is a stacked situation. I've seen 3 of these movies, but even then I know performances are good because of who's in it, right?
Right.
Okay, this is gonna be kind of controversial. I think Rose Byrne deserves this.
Okay, I'm not mad.
I think Rose Byrne deserves this.
I haven't even seen that movie and I know Rose Byrne deserves it.
Like, I think Emma Stone is always great and she's got it. I love Chase Infinity. I thought she was really good in it as well. Amanda Seyfried is always good. Kate Hudson, Cynthia Erivo for what it is. But to me, to the earlier conversation about this performance, this being the moment, to me, it's Rose Byrne.
Okay.
Especially for a Golden Globe.
Right.
A Golden
Gotcha.
Globe, a SAG, Critics' Choice is Rose Byrne.
Those we can, okay. I'm not mad because I love a Rose Byrne moment and she gives every
Yeah.
time.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of this category is only throwing me because if Tiana Taylor didn't show up here, she's not going to show up anywhere else.
You mean for a nomination, or you mean for like? Well, she's in supporting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is main.
Okay.
Yeah, she's
This
in,
is
she's
me.
in supporting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because Chase Infinity and I can't remember which award it was, but they've been in like the same, they've been tossed around for the
In the
same
same
thing.
category. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, if she's left off of this and Chase Infinity is included,
Yeah.
then I feel like it's not gonna be her moment.
Because
But if she's in
honestly,
supporting, like her
yeah.
name needed to be in there somewhere in order for me to feel like they were actually taking her seriously.
Sure. No,
So,
I don't
okay.
disagree.
Okay.
I mean, if it's interesting because I'm like, I know sometimes two people from the same film could be in the same category, right? It happens.
Right.
But I'm like, honestly, I still feel like in supporting it should be Regina Hall. But
Is she there? Is she in that?
No.
Let me see the list.
I think Tiana trumps her. That's the thing. It's like,
yeah, both of them could have been in that category for sure.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Best male, let's see, where are we? Best male actor in a musical or comedy. So we've got Timothy Chalamet and Marty Supreme, George Clooney and Jay Kelly, Leonardo DiCaprio, One Bad After Another, Ethan Hawke, Blue Moon, Lee Young-hun, hopefully I got that right. Sorry, my Asian folk. No Other Choice, and Jesse Plemons and Begonia. This is also another really tough one.
Okay.
Off
Yeah.
the strength of this and what I saw, is Jesse Plemons, who I think deserves this.
Really? Okay.
I think Jesse Plemons, I mean, George Clooney is George Clooney, right?
Yeah.
He's good in Jay Kelly. It's a fine performance. Sure. Leo is Leo. Had a lot of fun making that film. He's hilarious because of the comedy of it. And that's what this role is. I mean, this title is, category is. Maybe it should be Leo.
Okay.
Timothy, oddly enough, reminds me, and I never say stuff like this, so just for context, he reminds me a lot of Leo in his acting in this, in Marty Supreme. So the way that like Leo's really good about like, I won't say begging, but like making his case plain, like, no, you gotta do this, we gotta do that, the fast talking, like Timothy got that in this.
Okay.
And he's got some range. The acting is there. The chops are there.
Yeah.
So, and Ethan Hawke is Ethan Hawke, and I haven't seen the other one. So, but Jesse Plemons and Begonia is that word?
I think he's gonna get it. No, because they do love a Timothy Chalamet moment.
They do.
And
They do.
I feel like they're still riding his wave from last year. So if it's not going to be Timothy, I think Jesse will get it.
Yes, agreed. Agreed.
He's always a good weirdo in everything he's in.
He's so good. And he's no that you know, it's not any less different in this, right? Like he's going for it. Okay, let's speed it up because we still got these awards. We haven't even talked about TV yet, which we might leave off. We'll talk about that time. But there's so many nominations. All right, there's a
lot. I was gonna say, like, is it me or are there like a lot of people and things nominated in these categories, like more than usual?
No, I mean, a few years ago, they started adding more people to the categories, like not like 10 people on a thing, but this is what it's been for the last few years. Like
oh my gosh, I feel like these lists are epic. I'm just like maybe we had like 5 people nominated.
And they keep adding more awards. It's like, you know, best ponytail in a film, musical, or comedy. You know what I'm saying? Ariana got that. All right, best supporting female actor. Emily Blunt in The Smashing Machine, Elle Fanning in Sentimental Value, Ariana Grande in Wicked for Good, Inga Liels.
Who is Inga?
Inga Absader Liels. Sorry, folks.
Ib's daughter. Okay, I don't know who these people are. So.
Okay, so her in Sentimental Value. So that's 2 people in one category. We talked about that. 2 people from the same film. Right. Amy Madigan from Weapons, aka Aunt Gladys.
Right.
And Tiana Taylor, One Battle After Another.
And they
So
put Tiana and Auntie
yeah.
up against each
So I
other.
mean, this is tough because I feel like, I mean, I haven't seen the top films in this category. I've only seen Weapons and One Battle After Another. I
Right.
heard Emily Blunt is great, but she's always great. So Elle Fanning is always great. So these are not surprises, right? Ariana is good, like, you know, like, sure. I don't know the other girls, so I can't speak to it. I kind of, I don't know if this is like anti-black, but I'm kind of not mad at Amy Madigan winning this, but I want Tiana to win. But I'm not mad at Amy because I feel like that role, because it's such a small part of the film and it's so impactful, I feel like that is kind of what I look for when I think about supporting.
Yes.
And the same with Tiana to some degree, right? She's only in the first half of the film, basically, or the first quarter.
Right. The first,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
So yeah, that's I'm not Amy would be interesting because it would give Weapons some sense of respect or
Little more
solidified as a
credibility.
film,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
because I don't really think it shows up in many places here. I think it might be like in that list of box office achievement, but I don't think it got like best film or the best director or anything like that. So
Right. Of course. Yeah. They'll
yeah.
never do that for horror anyway,
Well, they got
really.
Sinners in there, right? So like
Except
that,
Sinners. Except
and that's
Sinners.
been a big controversy, right? Like, should it
Yeah.
be in there? Is horror a considered genre that's worth of being in, you know, film the same way that they feel about like musicals at one point, or you know,
Yeah.
or box office big films like Avengers, and like, do they deserve? That was a whole conversation with Black Panther. Well, it's a comic come to life.
Listen, if the movie is good, it's good.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand why the, drama about which genre it falls into and whether or not the genre has any effect on the quality of the movie. It
Yeah.
shouldn't.
Yeah.
Like, it's a good story and it's well executed. What is the problem?
Unclear. I don't
Yeah,
think there's one, but this is what
yeah,
happened.
I think they're very weird for shunning horror the way that they do at these award shows.
Yeah. Well, you know, they like to keep what they like to keep in the rotation. Okay. And the last for the acting situation, as far as film is concerned, best supporting male actor. This is also musical or comedy. Benicio del Toro, everyone's favorite, One Battle After Another. Jacob Elordi, Frankenstein. Paul Mescal, Hamnet. Sean Penn, One Battle After Another. Adam Sandler, Jay Kelly. Stellan Skarsgård, and Sentimental Value. So I will say, just putting this out here, as much as I really enjoyed Benicio del Toro and One Battle After Another, I feel like someone in this category, particularly maybe that one, or maybe even someone else, that should have went to Delroy Lindo and Sinners. I feel like his admission from this list, especially when you have Michael B. Jordan as Best Actor, is a miss for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also a little upset about shit. I can't remember his name now. The kid in
Oh,
Sinners.
Miles. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep.
Yes. I feel like he
Yeah.
could have been in this category as well.
Yeah.
So
Miles
Sinners is getting shit on a little bit. Sinners is getting shit on a little bit, but it's okay because one thing about it, Ryan Coogler never needed any academies to carry him,
He's going to continue to do
and
it.
that's why they're mad. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like
For
he's
sure.
working outside of the machine a little bit too much for them, and there's a concerted effort on behalf of the powers that be to try to humble that man.
Yeah.
And that's why I need Sinners to take all the things. I'm sorry. Like, find somebody else to play with, please.
Well,
The
that's
Billboard
why.
people and
Yeah.
Variety magazine,
Oh,
all
well,
of
that's
y'all,
that's a whole other
we don't
story.
know y'all are all run by the same people. And why
tried it,
y'all?
and didn't think we would catch
Yeah,
it. We tried it, we caught it, and we're keeping our foot firmly planted in your neck anytime we talk about anything else. You know what I mean? So
for sure.
I want him to win. I mean, I had said when we watched the film that I felt like screenplay he deserved, director he deserved. And speaking of screenplay, I'll just say quickly. So best screenplay, best screenplay, Paul Thomas Anderson, One Battle After Another, Ronald Bronstein and Josh Safdie for Marty Supreme, Ryan Coogler for Sinners, Jafar Panahi for It Was Just an Accident, Eskel Vaught and Joaquin Trier for Sentimental Value, and Chloe Zhao and Maggie O'Farrell for Hamnet. So I feel like this is tough because I would put it between Win Battle and Sinners, but I feel like Sinners is the winner here.
I think Sinners is going to win here too.
I think Sinners is the winner here.
Yeah.
And then Best Director, Paul Thomas Anderson for One Battle After Another, Brian Kluger for Sinners, Guillermo del Toro for Frankenstein, Jafar Panahi for It Was Just an Accident, Joaquin Trier for Sentimental Value, and Chloe Zhao for Hamnet. So this should be Ryan. I feel like it's gonna be Chloe.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
because I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know the gender of Jafar. But I imagine that's.
I'm gonna assume that's a guy. Yeah.
Although I did know a woman named Jafar, so maybe.
Really?
Yeah, she was a
I like
twin.
it.
Yeah, Jafar and Jalal. But no, it's a man. It's Jafar. So, yeah. So I think that is what it is. You know.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, we'll talk more about Ryan Coogler. I just want to quickly, because we've been talking about this for a minute. I want to quickly go through just TV really quickly. Best television dramas is Diplomat, Pluribus, Severance, Slow Horses, The Pit, and White Lotus.
Okay.
I'm putting Pluribus or The Pit up here. White Lotus, I felt like was the weakest season they've had to date. I've never seen The Diplomat, never seen Slow Horses. Pluribus is a fantastic show.
I have not seen any of those shows.
Okay. All right. So we'll move on. You saw The White Lotus.
Other than White Lotus.
Okay.
Yeah. But I agree with you on that being, I didn't love this season that they're talking about here. So.
Yeah. Best television series, musical or comedy. I already know what you're going to say, but I'm going to say the answers. I mean, the nominees. Abbott Elementary, The Bear, Hacks, Nobody Wants This, Only Murders in the Building, The Studio.
Yeah. Abbott, next.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm not mad at Abbott, but I would go, I also really liked Hacks in The Studio. I think The Studio is fantastic.
Yeah, you did watch both.
Best television limited series, anthology, blah, blah, blah. Adolescence, All Her Fault, Black Mirror, Dying for Sex, The Beast in Me, The Girlfriend. I mean, we know how we feel about adolescence. I'm going to put All Her Fault up here. I think that was the one that it took me a little while to get through, but it was the most interesting and surprising.
All Her Fault.
The Beast in Me was good too, but it's kind of like, it's typical, like, is she lying? Is she telling the truth? She's getting too close. Like, it's very Claire Danes Homeland coded.
Yeah.
What it is.
It's right up her alley.
But you saw The Girlfriend, which I did not. So I know that's why I wanted to.
So I know that I did, but I cannot tell you what is it about.
I know I got Robin Wright, no longer Penn, Robin Wright in it. And you were telling me to watch it. And I was like, I don't think I can do this. But like.
You're bugging. No, that show was good.
Okay.
Girl, I might have to rewatch that actually.
Yeah, maybe I'll watch it between now and then. All right.
Now that I've seen In Her
All Her Fault?
I was going to say In Her Shoes. That is like,
listen, talk about things that should have been nominated.
No, I think that The Beast in Me and All Her Fault being like the two shows that I watched way after The Girlfriend.
Yeah.
Like now that I know that all three of those are up against each other, I might have to revisit The Girlfriend. Okay. I remember that being
you said it was great.
So good.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay. All right. All right. Now quickly roles. Jeez. All right. Best performance. This is the award show is gonna be 20 hours long. Best performance by a female actor in the television series drama, Bella Ramsey, Last of Us, Britt Lauer in Severance, Helen Mirren in Mobland, Kathy Bates in Matlock, Perry Russell in The Diplomat, Rhea Seehorn and Pluribus. I'm going with Pluribus. I'm going with Rhea Seehorn. She's outstanding. That show is insane. So
yeah, I've heard. Yeah.
Okay. Best performance by male actor in the television series. Adam Scott in Severance, Diego Luna in Andor, Gary Oldman in Slow Horses, Mark Ruffalo in Task, Noah Wiley in The Pit, Sterling K. Brown in Paradise.
Wow. Okay.
Stacked.
Yeah.
Any of these people can win for me.
Yeah.
I don't have because Sterling Brown was great in Paradise, but Noah Wiley in The Pit is so good. So I'm like that. That's it. Mark Ruffalo is good. I'm just gonna let that play out. Like it's whoever wins, congratulations to that man.
Yeah, good luck to you, and we'll see you in the future because that could pretty much go any way. That could go any way.
Then we've got Best Performance by a Female Actor in a Television Series. Io Devery and The Bear, Jean Smart and Hacks, Jenna Ortega and Wednesday, Kristen Bell, Nobody Wants This, Natasha
Wow.
Lyonne and Poker Face, Selena Gomez, Only Murders in the Building. I'm going with Jean Smart.
I am very surprised by the Jenna Ortega and Kristen
Bell.
Kristen Bell of it all. Yeah.
Well, I feel like Nobody Wants This won an award last year. People were really into that. I was
People
kind of
really liked it. I
thought
didn't care.
I watched it and I didn't watch the second season. I just didn't care. And the same with Wednesday. I didn't watch the second season. I was like, I don't care anymore.
I did watch the second season of Wednesday. I didn't watch any season of that Nobody Wants This show.
Well,
I
guess you're living up to the title.
Well, yeah. But also, like, I don't know, like the girl that show is based on, she's like a podcaster girl. Like, that's based on like a real thing. And she was on my nerves. So that's why I wasn't really interested in the whole story of how she got to wherever. So okay. I think we should probably call it on these nominations. But yes,
you sure? Because we still got we got Rashida Jones and Black Mirror. We got Sarah Snook and All Her Fault. We got Claire Danes and The Beast in Me. We got Michelle Williams, not the one from Destiny's Child, and Dying for Sex. We got I mean that's the only one I really talk about. That one I felt like was worth discussing because, and then you get into the others, but that's a pretty stacked one as well.
That
Robin
is
Wright.
true. I forgot about Black Mirror, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But remember when we were talking earlier, I was like, I really need to like go into the memory bank and figure out what I consumed in the top part of the year.
Yeah.
Because there's been like so much that I was like, okay, do we care about everything?
Everything was great this year. Everything was great. So...
Or are we only talking about the thing? Because my thing is like, I loved Black Mirror.
Sure.
But I also forgot all about it. So
yeah,
if you could just bring up Rashida right now, I would not.
Yeah, and she was so good in that. I'm not mad at her getting that nom. I'm not mad at it. You know.
Yeah. Me neither. Wow.
I don't. It's. I mean, that's the thing about when you look at how much there's so much content, like true content, not people, jumping up and eating that fake ice cream on a TikTok thing, like actual film and TV.
No, really.
There's so much of it that you forget. Oh wow, I watched 20 shows this year. I saw 30 films. Between the streaming of it all and like the theater and then like, all the, it's a lot to consume. But that's why we're here, to help.
To help you navigate through it.
There you go. All right, we'll take a little break here maybe, because if I keep going, we'll keep going into
no, that was a lot. I feel like that was
best, there's
that was the gist though. Like that's
the gist. That's, to me, those are the main stories that people would care about. Then you have stand-up comedy, but no one cares about that. So
no, you don't care about that. And also that's going to go to Dave Chappelle. I don't even know if he's nominated, but it's going to go to Dave Chappelle.
He's not. It's Bill Maher, Brett Goldstein, Kevin Hart, Kamali Najani, Ricky Gervais, and Sarah Silverman.
Okay, I've seen the Ricky Gervais. Did I watch Sarah Silverman? I feel like I'm over her, so I don't think I
haven't watched her since 2011.
I didn't even know she had a recent stand-up. So that's
Paula Poundstone here too. Like, what are we talking about? All right. Anyway, let's take. She's still with us.
Yo, please take a break because you need a moment, okay, sir? You've really been cutting up today, just so you know.